Now for a quick weather update for you folks. It looks like the storm in Washington is indeed heading south and should hit us by tomorrow midday. Expect showers for the next 48 hours. And remember to keep those headlights on when driving to work.
Rubbing my nose in it?
Sit, please. I'll have another. Get him whatever stout's on draft.
Just a water.
It's on the house.
Water, please.
Jasper's broken out.
Just heard on the radio. Didn't think to tell him this wouldn't help his cause.
Oh, come on. It's been 5 years. You mean to tell me you haven't cheated once? He never responded to any of my letters. No visitation rights.
Sounds like your son doesn't fancy you much. So why try to make this something that it's not?
You mean a family?
I'm still here.
Whatever's left of you.
That not enough?
You don't think after all this time, he might be just a little upset with what happened that night?
What happened?
Jacob.
Cat.
You can be stupid, but at least make yourself useful.
That's brash, Cat. Call me down here after all this time just to shut me out again?
Our son. He's coming.
Let me protect you.
Come clean, Jacob.
You're talking nonsense.
Don't. Don't play that game with me. Come clean about that night or I will for you. The beard looks good on you.
Okay, it's just Daddy's old friend. What the hell, Jacob? It's might as well midnight. My shift starts in 4 hours.
It's Jasper.
Right, yeah. Jacob, you're spooked. He's a convicted child rapist. The whole state's got an APB on him.
Cat says he wants to put our heads on a pike.
Well, look at that. A proper all-C family reunion.
That includes you.
What did I do? Besides find him unconscious next to the butchered body of an underage girl.
She thinks he's innocent.
Oh, yeah? And what are you thinking?
How this all went south.
Yeah, he was in over his head. But Cat insisted. And when Cat insists... We should have known better. He's...
volatile.
Right. So what are you after?
Peace of mind.
All right. Okay. Well, I'll talk to Cat. Calm her down. There's nothing to be worried about. Besides, he'll be halfway to Salem by the time I get to her in the morning.
Thought I smelled a wet dog. Guess Jacob's still afraid of the rain.
I appreciate it. It's definitely about to start coming down. Can I trouble you for a glass of water?
We're all out.
This a new hobby?
Yeah, me and a bottle of wine.
Jacob came by.
I'm glad to hear you two are still just the best of friends.
And Jasper, is he?
He's my son. Don't think for a second you know him better than I do.
Well, I just want to make sure you understand how dangerous the situation is.
Don't patronize me, Holloway. Not in my own house.
Look, Kat. Jasper was a ticking time bomb. Now, I'll take partial blame for letting him anywhere near that job that night, but I'm sorry. You know I did everything I could to get him to stay home.
Are we done here?
Sure, Kat. I'll let you get back to your sketchings. It's pretty. He really is concerned about you.
There's some things you just have to see to believe.
How did you find me?
Followed the breadcrumbs. I buried her this morning.
What? Oh my God, what did I do? You have to know that I didn't mean to. I just needed to tell someone.
All this time I was locked up. I thought she'd get out of the way, but she had you.
Kat kept me safe. She looked out for me.
Guess she sold us both on that promise. You know what they do to child rapists in prison? 5 years of being beat down, spat on, stared at by actual criminals. All while he's out in the wilderness playing Smokey the Bear.
Every day I wake up and wish that he had killed me instead. But then these beautiful images come out of my mind and onto the page. Doesn't make any sense. But when I see what I draw, I feel a little alive. You know?
I'm glad you have something to hold on to.
Will you take me?
I'll come back for you. I thought you would have junked that thing by now.
JD gave me a deal on a new transmission.
Did you catch anything?
Dinner for next week. A couple of trout and a bass.
I was at the ranch earlier.
She's worried sick about you.
She's dead.
I tried to tell her I did everything.
Where is he?
Can't say.
You can't? Or you won't?
What does it matter? Honestly, Jasper.
You know, I keep thinking about that night. I went swimming in the river. I remember you always used to tell me to not step in, and that the current would eat me up. And that if I ever found myself caught in it, to not fight it. But I went in. And I just stayed in place. I've been waiting 5 years to be swept up. I'm tired of waiting.
Maybe you should accept that some things are just out of your control. And wearing my shirt.
I'm giving up on all the sadness. I'm giving up on all the dark. Gonna walk away from all the madness that keeps on pulsing through my heart. I can smell the rain come down and wash away. I can smell the rain. I know now I will be saved.